Then another thing of mentally is to see what thoughts are coming to you. Still negative thoughts come to you. No denial of the fact. May not be about Sahaja Yoga. It may be about something else. Maybe about something in life, or you might be dreaming about such things. At that time, what you have to do is to sit down and do a push with positive thoughts. Like, as I said, a very good way to say that count your blessings last night. Say, how fortunate am I? See, in this world, there are so many people. Out of that, in this London, there are so many. Out of that, I am the one who has found out the truth. How fortunate I am. And I am the one who is going on the right path. I feel it. I am moving. If I have to move it on this path, let me be very, very positive. So let me move on this. When you start doing that, you'll be amazed that gradually these negative ideas will go. Because even now, you are attacked. You are very much attacked, and the ideas come to you. And then, you see, as your habits are, you see, because you are all intelligent and brought up in this intelligent atmosphere, so there are styles. I've seen intelligent styles are very dangerous. They are more dangerous than foolish styles. Intelligent styles are that, you see, you take it in such a way that you cheat yourself. All the time you start accepting things and you start cheating yourself. And these ideas get sedimented in your being gradually. And suddenly you find a big thing in your head. You say, oh, from where this revolt has come in? What has happened to me? So, be careful. Because these sedimentations will be settling down gradually. And you have had those habits, you see, of intelligent way of doing. When you do intelligent, actually what is intelligent doing so many times is just to push it upside down and bring it inside. See, this is so funny, but it is so. That when you deal with something intelligently, you see, you know how to escape it, and how to avoid it, and how to sort of make it look different to yourself. You see, you yourself with intelligence deceive yourself and make it look different, and then you accept that thing. And that becomes a part and parcel of it. And you are not aware. Isn't it wrong? It's a common style. So be careful. When you start clearing out your vision about it, you'll be surprised. Subtleness starts flowing. Subtleness will appear. The subtleness is a state. It is a state of your attention. Your attention is gross outside. Now you think of some sort of a mood which is just gold. Then it starts looking at moving. It becomes looking, we should say, mobile. Gradually, like such. The core is melting away. The outside is still hard. Like that is your stage. It starts melting. Now whenever you come across, now you are in the core. You are not outside. But whenever you come in contact, the core part, contact with the nose, suddenly you start becoming one with it. Then the crust starts again becoming immobile status, and the core starts becoming small. Again you increase the core, starts coming to the periphery, and the thing starts melting. That is how the attention, if you can understand, is. And that attention, which is enlightening, has to be kept all the time enlightened. No justification with yourself. With others, also, you don't have to justify. It's all right. You think that we must flow, we must be all right, we must be very good. And when we find somebody troubling us, it's rather difficult to tolerate nonsense like that. It's true. But for that I am sitting down, you just tell me, I can manage it. You have seen we have solved one problem very fast. And we can solve all of it. It's very clever way, isn't it? That's the subtle way. It just gets solved. See? So you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to think 100 times. Though I am the person who will put you in problems. You say, I'll tell you, do like this, you should have done like this, you should have put in effort like this. But the problem I will be solving myself. But I will just make you run up and down to see that. On the contrary, when you see me doing like that, you should understand I'm being truthful. So the problems can be solved just like that if your attention is sunk. But if it is not, the main basic problem is that you cannot approach. The approach to the problem is only possible if you are a subtle being. If you are not a subtle being, you cannot approach any problem. So to be subtle And to be there, to be divine, one has to understand the grossness that is coming. Through Kundalini you can, because you can raise your Kundalini, see where it is hanging. Now it's very heavy here, like a stone here, it's thumping here, it's doing all these things. Now it's a very gross way of looking at it. Very gross way of looking at it. It is suggesting to you something. So what you have to do is to see for yourself now at Sanskara. That's the place for somebody to do. You just sit down and say, now, what have I done? Why this problem? If I have done anything like that, this was something. It's a simple way. But first of all, foremost thing is that what is the substance within? Is it a subtle substance that's speaking or the gross one? From which point are you speaking is the thing. Supposing you are speaking from that point, where you are a Governor General, everybody has to obey. But if you are speaking from the point where you are a peon, what are you going to obey? So where is the attention is the thing. So mentally you have to work it out in your meditation. Now you sit down for meditation, all right. Mostly try to be thoughtlessly aware. But if there are thoughts, you should try to keep it down by saying, how fortunate that I have felt these vibrations, I felt it. And how happy I am about it. Now you get away all the negative thoughts. That's how you can fight it. Now whatever you do will lead you to Sahaja, not before. Before realization it has no meaning because a dead car standing there. But now the car has started moving. And whatever you do, whatever you try, it will make you Sahaja. Simple things like declaration. That is, I am going to do this. I have decided to do this. Put your mind to positive thinking. What are we going to do? How are we going to do? How are we going to work it out? You'll be surprised how things will go. But normally, our habits are for our gross problems. Now, I would say Bombay Sahaja Yogis are quite developed. They are quite good. Persisting sometimes they really tumble down very badly. This time I thought they were looking more proud than anything else because Delhi people were not so good at things. They had to come and do it, and I think the Bombay people did feel that, so they were sort of lending a hand to Delhi people. What happened? But then they found themselves quite low, and all of them Humpty Dumpty sitting down there. You see, so it can happen. So anyone who feels that I have achieved everything or I have reached anything can have a Humpty Dumpty fall. Because, you see, it was so beautifully paid, you see. I'll tell you what happened. They came down and then they were in old Delhi, we had no place to stay properly. So I said, all right, you arrange my place in the guest house and they can stay in the boys' hostel and the girls can stay in the girls' hostel. It's all right, come down. So then the gross thing came. So one of the persons said that she got the food in that boys' hostel is full of oil and this and how can we eat them? And I didn't know about it. Nobody told me. And then they had to arrange it with somebody and they had to suddenly purchase all the food and everything. They had to arrange a cook and they stayed with somebody. And where they stayed, it was all full of booze. They were all caught up in the head, terrible, this and that. They said, Mother, what has happened to us? You know, we came all the way and this is what has happened. Now we are all vomiting. This is happening. I said, why? Where are we eating this? It's not in that oily place. I said, no. We have our own cook, we have our everything. But the problem is, you see, the house is full of books and we are all finished with that. So I said, who had asked you to suggest that? Can't you eat that food? So many thousands of boys are eating here. You are Sahaja Yogis. You can't eat that food. Your attention is on the oily food. What is so special about you, sir? That you can't eat. I mean, you should be able to eat even the stones. That's what Sahaja Yoga is. But you can't eat the ordinary food that all so many thousands of boys are eating. And you wanted to stay away in such importance of yourself. So go ahead. And this was all done by satanic. You should have thought once at least. But why are we wanting to go away from here, that place, when it is all organized? That is Sahaja. That part they didn't understand. You see, discrimination also, what is Sahaja, what is Asahaja. Where are you Sahaja and where you are not? You should discriminate. That point at least one should. So the so-called the high top class So yogis fell down not like that. And they felt very shy. I think it's all right. It's simple. It's a lesson. Because you can overcome food problems. But what about the foods? Why should you go in with somebody, a person who's just come to Sahaja Yoga and you don't know what sort of a person he is? They said, well, it's your Maya. I said, but what about you? You people are thinking that you are great, and you are the greatest Sahaja Yogis ever born, and you are the topmost among all the world, so don't think like that. And this is what happens. You see, so it plays on you, just to test you, and it works on it. So, you see, Sahaja means whatever comes your way, you take it, no doubt. But you do it yourself with positiveness. That is very necessary. That doesn't mean you go on accepting everything Sahaja. The goods coming on to me, I'm accepting. Everything coming on to me, I'm accepting. That is not the way it is Sahaja. That's the point. You see, when we start doing like that, then actually Sahaja, what you will get is goods, and what you will get is all the negativity, and also you get all the sickness, illness, everything. You have to be careful. So mentally you should be alert. Physically you should work it out. And physically there's another point is that you must look after your body. Physically. Very much necessary. Because this body is the temple of God. It's definitely not a temple. It's a shrine. See how beautiful the shrine is. And I love to reside in this place. Let it be so beautiful that God should reside in it. Look after your health. Look after yourself. You should treat yourself. There's no harm. People might say that why should I treat myself? I must take all the burdens on myself. All these out-of-date ideas of suffering are useless for surgery. Nobody has to suffer. You have to be very, very healthy people. Like somebody said, why is it that Ramakrishna Paramahansa did not cure himself? Because he did not know how to cure himself, first of all. But Ramakrishna said, I want to take all the burdens on my head. You don't get sick if somebody is sick. You do not get sick. The only thing is that if you look after your body, you respect your body, then your body also respects you. Your body understands. If you don't care for your body, you neglect your body. Your body also says, all right, I'll have mine. So you have to look after your body. You have to know how to keep it all right. I think we should really write it down, all the things that are to be done to look after your body. That is very important. Because in these modern times and modern society, of course you have devised means of comfort that you press here, then you get everything coming down, and you press there, and you get the food inside your stomach, and all that is there. But you have not taken everything. That is all comfort, they call it, but I call it lethargy, or we call it laziness. It is not going to give you good health. Good health is possible only if you understand the balance in that person, every understanding about how the body acts and what happens to the body. Small things like hot and cold, cold and hot. This is very important for surgeons. See, surgeons have to be perfect, absolutely perfect. And you don't have to do with the norms of the modern times that everybody should be thin and everybody should be absolutely TB patients going around or for some sort of a, what you call a beauty parade. You should be all very healthy people and impressive. You see, whenever you sit there, people should be literally frightened of you, that from where these wrestlers have come. So this is the sign. This is the sign of attending to your health, attending to yourself, and your mental health also. And that's why I say that you be careful as to what you eat and what you see and what you hear and how much attention you pay to it. You see, supposing now a person like David comes in, you see, we pay too much attention to a man like that. Everything is filled with that, the whole atmosphere talking about it. Everybody is worried about it. It's all going on. It's negative. I think you talk more about David than about me at that time, because I have also come if David was there. But you see, sort of thing is, it happens. Because we are used to see a thing like a sensational thing coming in. See, like the newspapers will always publish something sensational. We are used to sensational things. So Mr. David was quite important. But just see how unimportant he was. It's just simple. So if you had just neglected him, not bothered him much about anything, paying attention to him. I hope it's not too long with the fellow. He's qualified. See, I don't want for you to be curing him and getting him trouble. So the regular habits of sitting in the water and all that should be done. Also regular habits about your mind. Do not read this. Just avoid. You don't want to read anymore of these things. There are so many beautiful books you can read. Like if you have to read, I'm sort of if you are used to, you can read beautiful books. I've told you so many of them are there. You can read the Bible and see for yourself that it is all surface. Every word. You can find out so many quotations and so many things which can help us to tell these Christians, otherwise they are not going to listen to this. They are such conformed sort of things. So that you have to tell something from the Bible. You can read Quran, you can read other books like Khalil Gibran and things, which are supporting, which are also helping you, which are giving you ideas. Are you alright? Sure? I think you better put your left hand towards me and right hand outside.
Yes.
These two people came for the first time while we were away.
Really?
Yes.
You have given them realization?
James, yes. Me, that's no.
Okay. You can close it now.